So in this video, we're going to take a look at the new Pavo Pico II by BetaFPV. Now, I was looking to do a standalone review of this, but I'm probably going to do a little comparison versus the Pavo Pro 20, because that's another really popular drone. I've already done a little review of that. I will leave a link above if you want to see it. But this is basically its baby brother. So what I'm going to do, we're just going to whiz through this one pretty quickly to look what's in the box, because I have already put it together. But we'll go through some of the specs and then we'll do a little comparison between its bigger brother. So if we just open the box, now you'll see I've already put this together. So I'm just going to set the drone to one side for 1 second and show you a couple of little things you get in the box, because these are important. So obviously we've got all the gummies and the spare screws, things like that. We've got a little screwdriver, an Allen key, and some spare push-on props to get you going. And we have the canopies and the star of the show. So let me just put the drone there to start with. So this comes with the Lite canopy and the canopy for the 04 Pro. So the great thing about both of these drones is they're interchangeable. So if you want to fly with the Pro, like I do, I love the 04 Pro, this can handle it, as can the Pavo 20 Pro, but they're also both compatible with the Lite, and these canopies are interchangeable between drones. So if you own both of these like I do, you can just take one frame out and your other drone, and you can kind of flip between them, which is what I really, really like about this. As you can see on my Pavo Pico, before we go through the specs and things, you'll see that I've already got it loaded up with the Pro canopy. And you can probably see there's a little bit of a gap in there and there's something red and things like that. So let me tell you what I've done. Now, I'm not a fan normally of the 04 Lite. I just don't like the field of view. I'm not a big fan that you can only record on board as well. I do like an SD card, but I do want to give it a try. Try it for the channel, try it for myself, maybe for a bit of fun. So what I realized is, to fix that field of view, I want you to buy the Flywoo wide version, which is what I've done. So if you buy it as a full kit, it comes already configured, as you can see there, with the 04 wide camera and a filter that comes with it, and it comes with a light board. Now, in the canopy that BetaFPV provide, this will only fit the 04 Lite, not the wide. So if I hold this up to the camera, you'll see there, this is set for the standard 04 Lite, and obviously everything fits in there. So if you're just using the 04 Lite, you can use this. But if you're using the wide, you can't use this. So I'll set that to one side because the camera's a little bit wider. So what you need to do is put it in the 04 Pro canopy. The lens, it just fits in perfectly. Absolutely no issues at all. That screws in. But you will find there's going to be a little issue mounting your board. So I've got a little 3D print in there. There's loads available. I mean, there's even the metal housings as well. If you want to buy those, that it'll fit directly in there. But if you're like me, you want to keep it lightweight, I have found a little 3D print free on Thingiverse, so I will leave a link to it below, and obviously a link to that creator who did it. But this has worked perfect for me. So all it does enables you to strap your 04 Lite in the main canopy. Now that canopy, it's exactly the same as the Pavo 20 Pro. 4 screws, it comes off, and then it's interchangeable between its bigger brother, which is fantastic. So what I've done with both of my drones, I've got the 04 Pro canopies. Obviously they came with each. So now very, very easily, I can take 4 screws out of this and switch it to this drone and vice versa. So fantastic. So let's take you a little show around this drone and give you a few specs. So first of all, let's address the elephant in the room, the LEDs. This drone does not come with LEDs. The Pavo 20 Pro does. Now, when I reviewed this, I had a little issue with my LEDs at first, and they weren't working. So I ordered a couple of spare boards. So you're glad to say that it fits on there perfectly. It basically fits exactly the same as on the Pro. So you'll kind of see the board in there, fits between the two gummies. I've just had to shorten this a little bit, but I have got lights on mine. Couple of zip ties on either side just to make sure it doesn't come off. The glue's never that great on these, but as I'm showing it you, I recommend it. If you're going to get this, pick yourself up the LED board and put it on. So let's go through some specs of this drone. As you can see, it is tiny. It's only 80mm, the wheelbase, so really, really good for getting in those tight spaces. The flight controller is an F4 2-3S, and that's a 20 amp all-in-one. You can't really see it in there because I've got everything in, but you can probably see just underneath. It's got an XT30 And the props, it's running GemFam 45mm 3-blade props, and they're push-on. Yeah, just push-on props, so we've got no screws in those for a little bit lighter weight. So let's talk about batteries, because it is 2 to 3S, but we're going to be running it on 2S because it's only tiny. So I've got a variety of different batteries here. I've got the Lava 580, which is a 95C battery. So that's a recommended battery. GNB 600, still high voltage, and that's a 90 to 180C. And I've got a heavier battery over the recommended range, but we'll give it a try. It's only 80C, and it's a 750, and this is a Flywoo Explorer. So we can give all three of those a try, and we'll give them a quick weigh as well to see the difference between them. So with the recommended battery, which it does say 550, but I've got the newer 580s, it does say we've got a flight time of about 6 minutes. So that is with the 04 Lite, so we'll give that a go. But I'm intrigued to try this with the 04 Pro as well. I think for me, this is going to be a little bit more fun, whizzing around, some really nice clear views while you're flying and doing a bit of freestyle and stuff. But for cinematic filming, I'm interested to try it with the 04 Pro, so we will do that in this video. Okay, so bear in mind, my weight is going to be a little bit more because I've got the Pro canopy on, because we've got the wider lens. I've got the bigger lens on here. I've got a filter. I've got the lights. So this is going to be the heaviest it's going to be. Let's have a look. And it weighs just 74 grams. BetaFPV advertised this with the standard light without the lights at 53. So I have added quite a bit more weight on there. But for me, these are improvements. Just have a quick look at the batteries. So again, the recommended batteries are 550 to 650. I don't have the 550, but I've got the new version of the 580. That weighs just 28 grams. The 600 weighs 2 grams more at 30. And the 750, 36 grams. So not too much between them, but we'll see how they fly. And last but not least, let's just do it together with the batteries. So all in with the 580, we're looking at 103 grams, so just over that magic 100 gram mark. We're looking at 104, obviously there was only a gram between it. And with the big one, we're looking at 110 grams. So what I'm going to do quickly, I'm going to undo this canopy, just undo the 4 screws, take it off, and I'm going to put the canopy on from my Pavo 20 Pro, because obviously I like to fly it with this, and let's just see the difference in the weight. Okay, so to take this apart, it's really, really straightforward. You've basically got 4 screws. So you've got a screw here, 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 and here. So I'm just going to undo those screws. Now, the top canopy, just like the Pavo 20 Pro, is soft mounted. So it's on gummies, but I do like the fact that you can just put 4 screws in as well, so it doesn't come off in any crashes. Now, when I've taken this off as well, I will show you briefly my 3D print and how I've attached my 04, because it is kind of screwed on with this. So one more screw. The way you take it apart is just unclip your 04, plug that out there, and there we have it. And you can see on there as well, you can see how I've put that board on. So basically, I've just soldered a few wires onto the flight controller. They're plugged in directly here, and you can see the wires just plugged into the back. So that just sits in there. It's not screwed on. It just sits between the gummies. And here is the canopy on its own. Obviously, because it's expecting 2 antennas, it does look a little bit funky on one side, but we can live with that. And then underneath, you can now see the way I've mounted it. So it's just a really thin 3D print. And all it has is 4 screws here and here, and they just screw directly into the 04 Lite. And there's a couple of little bolts on top. And as you can see, it is soft mounted still. So hopefully that gets rid of the jello. And then these other screws line up with the screws that were on the canopy to keep it all together. Now, what I'm going to be interested to see is if this has any jello, because the 04 Lite canopy has slightly different gummies. And I know it's very, very sensitive to jello. So it'd be interesting. Now I've put it in here with this 3D print, it should be okay. But we'll obviously want to see if we've got any jello on there. So very, very quickly, I'm going to speed it up while I take the canopy off the 04 Pro. And we'll just disconnect the 04. Perfect, and we're done. And what I'll just show you, if we just get the 04 Lite canopy, it's exactly the same. So if I wanted to, I'm obviously not going to plug it in properly now, but that 04 canopy will just go straight on there. And then I've got my light on there. Absolutely brilliant. So let's go back to the trusty scales. This is the drone with the 04 Pro. 88 grams. For me, 88 grams is worth it, because again, if you want to slow fly inside, I think this will be fantastic. Obviously, a lot better footage. And with the 580, 118 grams. So there you have it. I'd love to know what you prefer as well. So leave a comment below. Are you an 04 Pro fanboy like me or an 04 Lite? And I'd be interested, does anyone use them for client work as well? I have seen a few people post online saying the 04 Lite's absolutely fine. So I'm curious, are you using it with a wide lens? Are you using it with a normal? But let me know, because if I can get away with a Lite, obviously saves a little bit of weight. Now, last but not least, let's just talk about the tune for these. BetaFPV have set this up with 2 PID profiles. So when you go into Betaflight, if you go onto your tuning page, where all your rates are, you can select between the 04 Pro and the 04 Lite. So depending on what you're flying, do remember to change that. But basically, once you've got your 04 goggles on, you're up and left or something like that. I will put it on the screen. And then you can go down into features and into your profile, and you can flick between your profiles. They are named DJI 04 and 04 Pro. I wasn't a fan of that, so I've just renamed them. So I've got 04 Lite, 04 Pro, so it makes sense. And what I'd recommend doing is putting that in your goggles on your OSD. So you'll see when I fly, it's on the bottom left-hand side. So I just remember what profile I'm in. But it's easy to change on the go. And it's nice to see they've provided 2 tunes. Okay, so now we've got both canopies off and I've got both drones in front of me. So obviously this is the one that you're here to see. But you'll see we've got the full 04 Pro on there. That can just go straight on. Obviously you need to put your screws on. But again, you know, you can just interchange them. 4 screws that one, 4 screws that one. Or if we want to fly with the Pavo 20 Pro, again, same canopy, can flick between them. And if you do happen to have the Lite and you don't have the wide, it's exactly the same. That fits on both drones. So, you know, you've got loads of little options there. I'm just going to check the weights quickly, obviously, of the Pavo Pico II. With the Lite, 75. With the Pro, 87. And with the battery, we're looking at 116. What was that again? 104. Yours will be a little bit lighter. You'll get it under 100 grams if you don't have the lights. But there we have it. So I'm going to set up my rates now. Just make sure they're configured how I like them. And I'm going to put them on a switch as well. So we're going to have an outdoor rate. We're going to have an indoor rate, a little bit customized for me. And then we're just going to have Betaflight default, just with a little bit of expo on. So we'll see how it flies. So let's get out and let's see what this can do. Right, so here we go at the local park. And if you look on the bottom left-hand side, we're flying with the 04 Lite. So yeah, the 04 Lite, obviously, it's not going to be recording D-Log M, so the footage does look a little bit sharp. Not a massive fan of it myself, but it's flying great. Really smooth. Just look at that now. You can be pretty accurate with this as well. A trouble with a wide-angle lens, look at that warble. Look at the fisheye. So you've got to be really careful how you fly if you're using the wide-angle lens. I'm using the Flywoo. I'm not a fan of the tight field of view, so it is essential for me to have that wide-angle lens on there, but it is going to affect your footage. Little blip there, but I'll just show you, you can get it in some really tight spaces. Being a small drone, that's what you're getting this for. It's nice and smooth. If you want to film nice, smooth footage, this is great for it. See if we can get ourselves up the slide. Just about. A little bit shaky, but we made it. Now, it is going to have some punch, this. So what we're going to do in a second, let's just see if we can do a little power loop. Here we go. Let's give it the beans. Awesome. A little bit high. And as you can see, we bottom out almost. So you've got to be careful. It is a little drone, small propellers. So just make sure you keep that throttle on. But look, we can get in some really tight spaces. And that's really what you're getting this for. So you just really need to decide, is the 04 Lite for you? You're going to get your best flight time. It's going to be light, you know. It's just, can you put up with this footage? It's just not necessarily for me. But you can see we can give it a little flip round and it's just nice and smooth. Again, hitting these little gaps is not a problem with this at all. And that's what you get it for. So here we are, we're now down to 3.48 volts. We're going to fly for a little bit longer. We've been going for 2 minutes 15. And even though we're flying it quite low, you can afford to fly down to about 3.15, 3.2, and it's going to recover to 3.5, no problem. So we're just coming to the end of this flight now, and you're going to see I fly it quite low. I fly it down to about 3.1, but it is going to recover to 3.45, and we get a flight time of 3 minutes 42. Let's switch it over to the 04 Pro. You can see on the bottom left-hand side, remember to change that PID profile for this one, but just look at the difference. For me, it's great. Lovely and wide, big jumping quality, and it's really, really smooth as well. So it'll be interesting to see what the flight time's like on the 04 Pro, but you can see it absolutely flies. Now that extra weight for me makes a big difference. It just helps you fly nice and smooth. You've still got a little bit of punch, but again, that weight just means you can still whip it around. Here we go. And it still flies great. You definitely can feel that weight, I must admit, but that's a good thing. Having a little bit of extra weight just helps you fly smooth. And again, you can be quite accurate with this because it still is small, but you're just getting the benefits of the better camera. Enjoying this flight here, bit of a power loop. Not the best, but you've got to give it a try. Flying this low and fast looks amazing, but we're going to have a little crash in a minute. But just to let you know, we did finish on 3 minutes 30 flight time, and that was going down to 3.1 volts, but it did recover. For the next flight, we're back on the 04 Pro, and I've headed to my little Tinywhoop track where I fly on a Sunday. Now, bearing in mind these gates are designed for 65mm, but as you can see, it still can be done. It's still a little bit more zoomed in with the 04, but I'm enjoying it. So we'll just fly it around here. Flies great. Look, you can still be nice and quick where you need to be. And it just showed the pretty versatile. Now, if you want to do things like this, you're probably better to use your 04 Lite if you can handle the field of view, because it's going to be a little bit more agile. But during this flight, because we're not giving it any punch and we're just kind of being smooth and quick turns, we're going to get a decent flight time. I actually finished these flights on 3 minutes 40, flying down to 3.3. So that recovered no problem. I could have flown for even longer. So if you want to fly indoor like this, you're probably going to get about 4 minutes, something like that. We'll just show you a few different ways you can fly it. Yeah, I've enjoyed this. I've enjoyed giving it a good test. So let's get back to the desk and I'll give you my final thoughts. Right, we're back in the office. Time to give you my final thoughts on the Pavo Pico II. Now, while I'm just giving those to you, I'm just going to leave that little clip from the intro playing above, because a couple of days after the last bit of filming, I took the drone back out with my preferred way of flying it, and that's with the 04 Pro. And I was just chasing a couple of lads around the skate park on their bikes, and the drone was great, whipping round, no problem at all. And I flew it for 3.5 minutes, landing at 3.5 volts. So it just shows you, it doesn't matter which one you put on, you're going to get 3.5 to 4 minutes flight time. Really, really versatile. It's small, it's light, it's nimble. You're obviously going to be a little bit more nimble with the 04 Lite, but I think it's fantastic. A lot of people will be thinking, do I prefer this or recommend this over the Pavo 20 Pro? And what I would say is, they're both very, very good drones. Now, if you're into freestyle, flipping a drone around, you want to fly a bit harder, skip this, you want to get to the Pavo 20 Pro. That's got a lot more power. However, if you like the idea of having something a little bit smaller and lighter to get in some smaller places, or when you're flying around people, then do consider the Pavo Pico II. If you've got the money, maybe get both, because they're actually both the same price. They're both $105, and the canopies can be flipped between both. So for me, I'm going to be only flying this with the 04 Pro, and I'm going to be picking this between this and the Pavo. I can just, depending on my flights or who I'm flying around, I can pick the drone. I haven't really got anything negative to say about it. The only thing I could say is to BetaFPV, please, please, please include the lights. You're charging exactly the same price for this drone and the Pavo 20 Pro. They fit on here fantastic. So I'd like to see them included with this. So then at least there's two identical drones, and you're only going to make your decision based on the size, really, and what you're going to use it for. So if you're looking to pick one of these drones up, then I'll leave a couple of links below. I'll leave them for both drones, and that'll be for AliExpress and BetaFPV. Now, they are affiliated, so if you do buy from them, doesn't cost you any extra, just gives a little bit of kickback to the channel. So I'd love to know what you think of them. Drop a like below, ask any question, just drop a comment below and I'll try to get back to you. But other than that, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.